Hi everyone, this is Neha Gupta, founder of Elite Private Tutors and CollegeShortcuts.com. I'm the author of the 4-Year Plan and all of my online courses called College Shortcuts, Resume, Essay, Interview, How to Pick Your Major, and Scholarship Shortcuts online that help students around the world get into the college of their dreams. Now today I want to talk about the UC Berkeley acceptance rate. I know so many students apply to UC schools because they love the concept of living in California and having an amazing time while going to an incredible institution. And look, the application process is not that easy. I want to get into just the stats of these acceptance rates because let's be honest, they've got soccer superstar Alex Morgan there, they've got, Chris Pine, etc. They've got an unbelievable reputation as a school. So do you have what it takes to get in? So let's talk about it. When you look at 2016 statistics, 82,573 students applied to be a Golden Bear and only 14,433 were accepted. That means the acceptance rate was, if anyone has a calculator, you can do it, 17.5%. That's the acceptance rate. Now, I know that seems high, but it's really not. But keep in mind, about 21% of those were California residents, and 16% were from the U.S., and only 8% from around the world. So that shows you the level of competition depending on your location. Now let's talk about the academic performance. Academic performance is a must when it comes to UC Berkeley. Their GPA ranges usually from a 3.89 to a 3.92. So you got to take a look at that. When you look at their test scores, oops, dropped my pen. Let's get that. When you look at their test scores, they also expect some pretty high things. SAT, typically their composites of 1440. You're looking at ACT of a 31, which is huge. So after reading all of this, it's not surprising that the UC Berkeley class of 2020 is superstars, right? I mean, they are becoming more and more exclusive year after year. But what I want you to know are these numbers so you know the realistic chances of yourself getting in and you know what you're aiming for. But let's talk about it. They take a holistic view on the application process at UC Berkeley. See, they don't say that one thing is more important than the other. They look at you from all of the aspects. But let's be honest, you definitely need to bring your A game when it comes to the academic side of things. And not only do you have to make as many A's as possible, you've got to take as many APs as you can because UC Berkeley wants to make sure that you can handle whatever coursework they throw at you. And I'm telling you, it will help to distinguish your application more if you're involved in harder classes. They don't want to see a kid that just coasts by through regular classes. Now, what does this mean for you? It could mean that you need to get a tutor. Maybe it means you need to take harder classes. Obviously, I own Elite Private Tutors. We tutor kids all around the world. We've got thousands of students in our programs. So yes, I get it. But the next thing to talk about is standardized tests. Boom, boom. These are high scores. By the way, perfect scores, 36. 1600. Alright, so we're not talking about that far off here. You're going to want to make sure you do really well on these. You want to take practice tests, of course. I've got incredible experts that help with SAT and ACT that have basically made scores higher than this to work with me. And it's huge because it can help you to understand how the test graders are wanting you to answer the questions. And the next thing I want to talk about is getting involved, extracurricular. See, UC Berkeley can literally accept every valedictorian if they wanted to, but they're also looking at students that are involved. What kind of things do you love to do? What extracurriculars are you involved with? Because those after-school clubs, those jobs, those sports, community service, it shows that you've made an impact on the world. And it shows that you've had leadership and you've shown dedication and you've taken initiative. And they want to know, are you going to take those skills and are you going to bring them to UC Berkeley? Because what they want is that diverse, active, thriving student body. And then the last thing I want to talk about is rocking your essays, because the essays are huge. It's one of the best places. It's the backstage pass to your life. And UC requires 4 short essays, okay? So that's a recent change. So they're shorter. So make sure you talk about your life, talk about the different things, in general. And then also make sure you research about your major. I know it's so important. It's, so many people say, I don't really know what I want to do, but I can't even tell you how important it is to make sure that you are really, talking about these things. Let's talk about these UC essays, guys. For example, they're going to ask you questions like, what is your intended major? What are you interested? What is this interest you have in a subject? So you've got to think about this. Okay, another prompt is describe your world where you come from. What's your community like? What's your school like? There's going to be things about other things. There's so many essay topics. Anyways, I just want to make sure you guys know that this is what's involved when it gets to getting accepted into UC Berkeley. If you want to know how you can get in, definitely get my course, collegeshortcuts.com. Get my book, The 4-Year Plan on How to Master High School at the Highest Level. If you have any further questions and need any help, go ahead and let me know. We have a PDF on how to get the blockbuster application that you need. Go ahead and get that free download too. I cannot wait to help serve your family, get your kid into UC Berkeley, and let them have an amazing time on the beach while getting an incredible degree. Thanks so much for watching again. This is Neha Gupta. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like our Facebook page, and get our courses, because I know that I can help serve your family to make your life easier today. Thanks. Everyone wants to go to UC Berkeley because who doesn't want to sit on the beach and go to college at the same time? That's pretty awesome. Can anyone read this? Like, I don't even know what this word is anymore. Like, is it short? And is that an 8, or do those look like eyeballs? I think those kind of look like eyeballs. Like, hey, hello there. Yeah.